I figured that having this thing in the frame is a worthwhile trade-off for better quality audio. They said it was gonna snow today, but there's no snow. Hey you, my name's Ilya and welcome to the weekly Wednesday vlog. Now, if you're on the internet, you're probably on the internet, then you know that lots of people have been talking about TikToks, everything from media and news companies to famous marketers around the world. Everyone's mentioning TikTok and how it's got amazing organic reach and whatnot. Now, apparently it's kind of due to the kind of supply-demand thingy there, where lots of people are wanting to view something, but there are not so many quality creators on there yet. So people who do create quality content on whatever level tends to have a much bigger reach, organic reach, which kind of creates the space for a lot of new creators to grow because they can get their content seen a lot easier. So I am trying to throw a lot of attention towards TikTok. Well, not a lot, but significantly more. In the beginning I was like, okay, let's just throw in a couple of my vlogs, and then when I saw how some videos do really well, I was like, okay, we're gonna have to create something specifically for this platform with that specific audience in mind. Of course, hashtags play one of the biggest roles in all of this, because that's literally like Instagram's page, except that instead of randomly trying to make your photos perform well and maybe having a chance of appearing on the front page, here you know exactly which hashtags are trending and what kind of video, what kind of themed video is going to do well, because then they're going to be promoted inside that hashtag. So it's kind of like a direct funnel to appear on the trending page, and I did just that. And I'm gonna confess, it wasn't intentional. I literally just woke up in the morning, I'm browsing my Instagram, doing my regular messages, seeing what my like numbers are. I do that a lot more often than I should be, but you know, that's what happens. And I'm like, okay, let's just go check out what's happening on TikTok. And I go to the Discover page, and I don't remember which hashtag it was, let me check. So the hashtag for that morning was "can you lift it" or something like that. And I realized that the view count for that hashtag was only like 250,000 or something, whereas most of the other hashtags where they come out, they have 5 or 6 or more million views. So it's like, okay, well, not so many videos have been created for this hashtag. It's gonna be trending. It just came out because it wasn't there last night, so let's create something for it. And I'm like thinking, what should I do? I'm a photographer, video guy, obviously, so I wanted to do something with a camera. So it's like, oh, let me pretend to lift something that looks big but it's actually close to the camera. And I just got these Skittles the other day because I like Skittles, these crazy sours. So I'm like, okay, so I hung a Skittles above my camera, above my phone camera, on a little pin kind of thing, and it looked really big in the frame. So I'm like, oh, you know, why am I telling you this? I might as well show you. Oh my. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's just the Skittles. So I posted thinking nothing of it. You know, I did kind of submit a few videos before to trending hashtags, and they got a couple thousand views, which again is amazing considering YouTube's getting like average of 50 views per video. But a couple thousand views for a video that you filmed in 2 or 3 seconds is pretty epic. So anyway, I posted there, not really thinking about it, and I go off somewhere doing something during the day, and then I randomly check on it, and it's like at 5,000 or 6,000 that same morning. And then, you know, at the end of the day, it's already at 20, 30, 40,000, and it currently stands at over 60,000 views, and I don't remember how many likes. And literally it took me like 5 minutes of thinking what I'm gonna do and a couple tries, so another 5 minutes of filming it. I just put a bunch of effects, put a couple hashtags related to that hashtag, and off it went, and it performed really well. And I had okay, maybe 100 followers or so, so this was clickbait. I'm thinking of a thumbnail that says no followers, but still my followers really quadrupled since I put that video up. Okay, so great, that's my success story, and I'm gonna try to break it down into steps for you. So obviously the most important thing is quality content that's catered to the TikTok audience. It's not the same type of content that you would see on Instagram or even on YouTube. It's quite a little bit different, and you kind of get into that whole gist of it when you spend a little bit of time on TikTok browsing around, following some of the more popular creators, just to get in the mood and find out what performs well over there. So my strategy so far, and it's gonna continue for a while, it's worked for me so far, is pretty much when I wake up in the morning, I'm not sure matter what time of the day the trending hashtag switches, but when I wake up, it's pretty new and pretty fresh. This morning I put up a TikTok. It's not booming, but I think I put it up like an hour ago. It's already over 1,000 views, so it's gonna do okay. First thing is find out what's the new trending hashtag and cater for it. Second is make some cool piece of content that's related to the hashtag, but also in your niche. You don't want every one of your TikToks to be completely different. They should have a little theme that's specific to you, which is why people would follow you. There's a difference between getting a viral TikTok, but also retaining consistency in your content, which is what people subscribe for. And of course, you have to be consistent. You may not have the time to create a TikTok every day, but you should be regular, because if you make once a month that goes, boom, it's still nothing compared to what you could be doing if you make one on a daily basis, or even more often. Like, some people make 5 Instagram stories per day. I really can't do that, but I guess it's an effective strategy. And of course, TikTok is trending, doesn't mean it's here to stay. It could be just going on an uphill and a downhill. So you might be asking, what, maybe it's just a waste of time. I'm gonna get a bunch of followers on TikTok, and then TikTok's gonna die, nobody's gonna care. But what I've noticed is that some of those people are slowly trickling into my YouTube and Instagram channel as well, because, and thank you TikTok so much for that, TikTok has a dedicated YouTube and Instagram button which takes you to the platform. So it takes you to the YouTube application and to the Instagram app, and there you can directly follow that creator, which is great, because Instagram link, when you put a link into the Instagram bio, it takes you into the inbuilt Instagram browser, which means you cannot automatically subscribe to someone. You have to go back to your app, and it's a headache. And TikTok makes it really easy to convert the audience from TikTok to the other platforms, which is just amazing. And that's my little story of how my TikTok from 2 or 3 days ago got over 60,000 views. I'm excited, I'm proud. I think TikTok has tons of potential. I hope this inspired you guys to create something cool, to use this opportunity to get exposure and organic reach, and even boost some of your other platforms, because all these other platforms which are oversaturated, it's a really hard time for new and fresh creators to break their way to the top and get noticed. So this is just like a little back door. I hope this was inspirational, educational, and all that other good stuff, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys next week. I don't mind this mic in the frame. I think I have to see this on the big screen, but it sounds so good.